It is January, which means that you are probably about to embark on your fat loss journey. And let's be honest, if fat loss was simply about willpower, you probably would already have your dream body. The real problem isn't fat loss, because the method to losing body fat is actually quite simple. The problem is actually your ability to sustain it, because so many people spend years on toxic yo-yo diet cycles. In this video, I am going to show you how to lose body fat and actually keep it off in 2026 without extreme diets, burnout, or living in the gym. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Misha and I'm the founder and head coach of Enquire Coaching. We help women lose body fat and build a confident lifestyle by focusing on realistic strategies that fit your life rather than take away from it. Today we are talking about sustainable fat loss, not the kind that lasts 12 weeks, but the kind that lasts forever. Here's the truth that no one wants to admit. Most fat loss plans are designed to fail long term. Coaches promote 12-week transformations online to sell the dream. If you scroll on Instagram right now, they are everywhere. And why do they do this? Because as humans, we are drawn to the quick, immediate fix, and we don't want to pursue something long term to get that delayed gratification. We're designed to want it now, and wanting it now sells. The extreme calorie cuts, cutting out food groups, hours of cardio, you've probably tried all of it and you have probably lost weight before, but eventually hunger ramps up, your energy crashes, life gets busy again, and the fat comes back on, and it's probably the reason why you are watching this video. The fat regains not because you're weak or can't do it, but because temporary methods create temporary results. If the fat loss plan that you're on right now is something that you can't see yourself doing in the future, that fat loss is not sustainable and it needs to be changed. Here is the mindset shift that changes absolutely everything for the women that we work with at Enquire and allows them to lose body fat and keep it off for life. The goal isn't to lose body fat. The goal is to become a woman and step into a version of yourself who leads a healthy lifestyle because she loves how it makes her feel. The fat loss is a byproduct of you becoming the woman who values her health, her wellness, and feeling energized day to day. In 2026, the people who are going to lose fat and keep it off, they're not motivated. They just have better systems in place to ensure that they succeed long term. Because you don't rise to motivation, you fall to your habits. And this video is going to be about helping you build healthier habits that you can keep up for life. Let's start by talking about nutrition, because this is where most people overcomplicate things. The first rule is that you just need to aim to be consistent, not perfect. You don't need the perfect diet, you just need one that is repeatable. And what this means is that you eat foods that are enjoyable but also nutritious. It also means that it's not overcomplicated. If you have a busy lifestyle, you also need to find a nutrition plan that is simple and easy to repeat, especially when the weeks are busy. Instead of trying to be Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen, learn how to cook up quick meals that are nutrient dense, hit your macros, and stick with your calorie deficit while also including foods you enjoy. And that is going to mean that when shit hits the fan again, because it will, you can sustain it. Step number 2, protein has to be non-negotiable. Protein keeps you full, preserves and builds muscle, and it makes fat loss easier. If you are finding fat loss miserable, you constantly have cravings, you feel constant hunger, it's probably because you're under consuming on your protein. You want to aim to have 25 to 40 grams of protein per meal with some high protein snacks thrown in there as well. And what you'll find is that the cravings decrease, food noise is gone, you're fuller, you're more satiated, and you're not a hangry gal when dieting, which is essential. Tip number 3, calorie awareness beats calorie obsession. Yes, calories are important, especially when it comes to wanting to lose body fat to ensure we're in a deficit, but we shouldn't rely on calorie tracking for life. It is a tool, it's not the be all and end all. And actually the goal is that you learn to understand portion control, build an awareness of hunger cues and mindfulness around food so that you can lose body fat, sustain it, and not rely on counting calories as a crutch long term. Aim to fill your plate with a quarter of protein, a quarter carbohydrates, half of your plate should be veggies, and a portion about this size, a little circle, on your plate should be your fats. We never want to label foods as good or bad, and we definitely don't need to ban foods out of our diet. Instead, what we should focus on is giving ourselves 80% of what our body needs and 20% of what our body wants. This is going to prevent the binge restrict cycles that have held you back from achieving your goals so far. On to training. This is something that most people get wrong when they start a fat loss cycle. They overdo it with cardio. Yes, cardio helps you lose fat. However, strength training is what helps you keep it off. The ability to build muscle is your metabolic insurance policy. The more muscle you have, the easier you're going to find it to not only lose body fat, but keep it off long term. If you lose weight without lifting, you're also going to lose muscle, and that makes maintaining your goals even more difficult. In 2026, you should focus on lifting weights 3 to 4 times per week, focus on getting strong, and use cardio as a tool to assist fat loss, not as a punishment and just overdoing it for the sake of it. Your workouts should be structured around strength training and getting strong. You should have the ability to recover from the sessions and also repeat them. Recovery matters. Fat loss isn't just about food and workouts. It's also about sleep. It's about stress management, and it's about the daily movement that you do outside of the gym. If you're sleeping 5 hours a night or your sleep is broken, your hunger hormones are working against you. Similarly, if your stress is high, fat regain is more likely, and also you're more inclined to emotional eat if stress is high. As you build your fat loss program, don't forget to also incorporate wellness activities like journaling, breathwork, even meditation. Incorporating a 10-minute morning and evening routine centered around reducing stress and promoting rest is going to boost your fat loss results and also your quality of life. Taking a holistic approach is the thing that most people miss out on, but it's also the reason that most people don't succeed long term. And here's where people mess up. They hit their goal, amazing, you've lost the weight, but then they immediately go back to old habits. Maintenance is a skill, not something that just magically happens. And this is where we loop back to the mindset shift from the beginning of no longer just being a woman who wants to lose fat, to becoming a woman who identifies as someone who prioritizes her health. Because when you identify as a woman who prioritizes her health, you don't lose these habits. You don't fall back to old ones, because even after you've lost the body fat, you have a newfound appreciation for the habits that you've built, because you genuinely love how they make you feel and how they improve your life. And the only way you are going to sustain fat loss is by keeping the habits that helped you lose it in the first place. You should aim to slowly increase calories to allow your body to adapt, and you should keep your training consistent, make it a non-negotiable, and keep doing the things that helped you lose body fat in the first place, just with less restriction. This is super important. Your goal weight should feel boring to maintain. It should just rinse and repeat. If it requires constant suffering, constant calorie restriction, constant cardio, that is not your real maintenance weight, and your body is not happy there. When you find the weight and the body that you can maintain, it should feel effortless. So in summary, if I had to start over again with my fat loss journey, this is exactly what I focus on. Number 1, eat enough protein. Number 2, lift weights consistently. Number 3, get out for a walk every single day. Number 4, prioritize 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep per night. Number 5, track my progress trends, but don't obsess over the scales. Simple, consistent, and repeatable. Remember, consistency wins every single time. Fat loss shouldn't take over your life. If you want results that last, stop chasing shortcuts and start building systems. And if you feel like you would still benefit from having some extra support, we have just launched our 10-week Glow Up Grind program, which is designed to help women build the habits, the systems, and the mindset to lose body fat and keep it off in 2026. This is not a quick fix diet. It's a program centered around creating identity shifts, while also giving you the tools, the knowledge and the support to start your fat loss journey. And if you found this video helpful, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be posting more videos like this throughout 2026 to help you make your journey sustainable and fun. And I'll see you in the next video.